Is death important? No. Everything that happens before death is what counts. Ray Bradbury. In this unforgettable quote, Bradbury strikes another aspect of death while once again echoing his opinions about life. When Bradbury was 12, he met a carnival magician who told him to live forever. Intrigued by the idea, he began to write. After all, what better way to live forever than through the stories you tell? Your actions and your experiences throughout your life are what matter most, and what makes you a better writer. It emphasizes the importance of taking action and standing up for what is right, rather than simply watching events unfold. The quotes encourages people to be active participants in shaping the world, rather than passive observers. You've been put on the world to love the act of being alive. We are cups, constantly and quietly being filled. The trick is knowing how to tip ourselves over and let the beautiful stuff out. Don't think. Thinking is the enemy of creativity. It's self-conscious, and anything self-conscious is lousy. You can't try to do things. You simply must do things. The science fiction luminary Ray Bradbury relied deeply on his intuitions and his imagination to compose lyrical prose. He believed that creativity was obstructed by overthinking and intellectualizing. We are impossibly in an impossible universe. I'm never going to Mars, but I've helped inspire, thank goodness, the people who built the rockets and sent our photographic equipment off to Mars. Stuff your eyes with wonder, he said. Live as you'd drop dead in 10 seconds. See the world. It's more fantastic than any dream made or paid for in factories. Fahrenheit 451, perhaps Ray Bradbury's most famous and well-known novel, set in a dystopian society in which books are illegal and burned when discovered. The novel tackles themes of state-based censorship and knowledge suppression. But even amongst those heavy topics, Bradbury still found ways to impart a key belief that runs throughout his entire bibliography. Seize the day and live your life. Jump, and you will find out how to unfold your wings as you fall. I have never listened to anyone who criticized my taste in space travel, slideshows, or gorillas. When this occurs, I pack up my dinosaurs and leave the room. You must stay drunk on writing, so reality cannot destroy you. This piece of advice illuminates a fact that every writer must learn at some point. You must love the work. That love will sustain you through late nights to meet deadlines, revisions, criticisms, obscurity, creative blockages, real-life interruptions, and all the other irritants that go hand in hand with writing. We need not be let alone. We need to be really bothered once in a while. How long is it since you were really bothered about something important, about something real? If you hide your ignorance, no one will hit you, and you'll never learn. I'm 17, and I'm crazy. My uncle says the two always go together. When people ask your age, he said, always say 17 and insane. The magic is only in what books say, how they stitch the patches of the universe together into one garment for us. The good writers touch life often. The mediocre ones run a quick hand over her. The bad ones rape her and leave her for the flies. Your intuition knows what to write, so get out of the way. A book is a loaded gun in the house next door. Who knows who might be the target of the well-read man? Insanity is relative. It depends on who has who locked in what cage. A good night's sleep, or a 10-minute ball, or a pint of chocolate ice cream, or all three together, is good medicine. Oh God, the terrible tyranny of the majority. We all have our harps to play, and it's up to you to know which ear you'll listen. There's no use going to school unless your final destination is the library. Anything you dream is fiction, and anything you accomplish is science. The whole history of mankind is nothing but science fiction. Without libraries, what have we? We have no past and no future. I'll hold on to the world tight someday. I've got one finger on it now. That's a beginning. That's the good part of dying. When you've nothing to lose, you run any risk you want. You have to know how to accept rejection and reject acceptance. We Earthmen have a talent for running big, beautiful things. I have two rules in life. To hell with it, whatever it is, and get your work done. So few want to be rebels anymore, and out of those few, most, like myself, scare easily. The first thing you learn in life is you're a fool. The last thing you learn in life is you're the same fool. Self-consciousness is the enemy of all art, be it acting, writing, painting, or living itself, which is the greatest art of all. The minute you get a religion, you stop thinking. Believe in one thing too much, and you have no room for new ideas. Our civilization is flinging itself to pieces. Stand back from the centrifuge. Science is no more than an investigation of a miracle we can never explain, and art is an interpretation of that miracle. Every morning I jump out of bed and step on a landmine. The landmine is me after the explosion. I spend the rest of the day putting the pieces together. Half the fun of the travel is the aesthetic of lostness. That's the great secret of creativity. You treat ideas like cats. You make them follow you. You grow ravenous. You run fevers. You know exhilarations. You can't sleep at night because your beast creature ideas want out and turn you in your bed. It is a grand way to live. Too late. I've found you can't wait to become perfect. You go out. You got to go out and fall down and get up with everybody else. Write a short story every week. It's not possible to write 52 bad stories. It's not possible to write 52 bad short stories in a row. The books are to remind us what asses and fools we are. Teachers are to inspire. Librarians are to fulfill. I just want someone to hear what I have to say, and maybe, if I talk long enough, it'll make sense. You fail only if you stop writing. And what, you ask, does writing teach us? First and foremost, it reminds us that we are alive, and that it is a gift and privilege, not a right. Those who don't build must burn. But souls can't be sold. They can only be lost and never found again. Write. Don't think. Relax. When you reach the stars, boy, yes, and live there forever, all the fears will go, and death himself will die. I'm being ironic. Don't interrupt a man in the midst of being ironic. It's not polite. Creativity is a continual surprise. Writing is supposed to be difficult, agonizing, a dreadful exercise, a terrible occupation. I like to watch people. Sometimes I ride the subway all day and look at them and listen to them. I just want to figure out who they are and what they want and where they're going. In your reading, find books to improve your color sense, your sense of shape and size in the world. Thank you for watching this video showcasing the brilliance and wisdom of Ray Bradbury. Bradbury's insights and quotes continue to inspire and challenge us, reminding us of the power of imagination, the importance of adaptability, and the role of perception in shaping reality.